what we do as an organization is we take an approach which enables somebody to go from where they are at the moment to where they would like to be or where they need to be, but just using our methodology. It just means that time is reduced, cost is reduced, and mental or cognitive load is reduced. Within the last 4 years, we've been more intentional and put more resource and time and effort into doing this and spreading this message. And during that process, like with all things, you go on a bit of a journey. You start off in the best way that you know how at the time and realize actually there's a few things that need to be tweaked. And so the approach that we had at that time when we first started this was, especially with the podcast, wasn't really quite ideal. The cost was really high. The people that we were using were on a very, very tight time frame. And if we wanted something changed last minute, then we needed to pay extra for that. There was just a huge amount of friction there. So it brought me personally frustration, but also the team frustration, because we're trying to add this massive value and we're not having someone work with us that's also adding us massive value so that we can add massive value into the market. So we made a few tweaks and a few changes. And what we found is, when we eventually found yourselves, is that the value that you add to us enables us to add that value that we want to our clients, because the cost is really, really good. The turnaround is really good. Really, really simple. We said, look, this is what we're after. And then, to be honest, the first time I used it, I just did this big file dump of everything that we have ever done creatively that I've liked, all of the brand guidelines. We just put everything on there and said, right, this is what we're after. This is what's good. This is what's not good. And you guys just picked it up. So really, really simple. We had a briefing call where I explained what the organization was about and why we were trying to do what we were trying to do, which I think gave some context. There's been a number of times where I felt that instead of me typing things, it would be easier just for me to record a video, send that across and attach that onto that software package that you've got. Just makes it really, really simple for me. And then your people have just picked it up and you're away. The other thing that was great was to go through the process of creating new characters that go along with the overall branding of the company and just scoping those types of things out. And I gave you a very, very wide brief to say, I want to get another 5 or 6 scenarios where my existing characters are already in place, but I want them doing something different, maybe at work, maybe engaged with this. And there was a grown up and a child, and get them interacting together. And so the things that you came up with there with them interacting together was great. Riding on a bike, and there was a dog character that's involved in that as well, and chasing the bike, and just all of these different animations as well as the stills was really, really good. So good that my publishing company that I also asked to do some artwork to go along with the release of the book, the content that they had brought to me, I thought was okay. It didn't blow me away. And I thought, I think that DesignGuru can actually do better than this. And so I sent you everything that they had done. And I said, look, this is how I think it would be better, but add on to my idea. And so what came back, especially the intro video to the book, was just head and shoulders above what this other organization had done. And so I didn't use any of the stuff that they had done, and used all of the stuff that you had done. Yeah, previously we were limited to the amount of short form content that we could put out on social media. And so what we've actually done is we've upped that significantly. This is part of the book, and also part of book launch, and it's also part of just the general messaging that's going out. So, looking on the stats, currently you've completed 35 projects and jobs for us, and we've currently got 15 open with you. And these aren't small-time jobs. These are a mixture of brochures that you guys have done, full podcast edits, reels from those podcast edits as well. You have done a fun Christmas message that we sent out to our clients as well. These have been simple and complex types of projects that you have done. There's been a significant amount there. If you are a founder of a small, medium-sized business and you're looking to give yourself credibility, be known in the market for something worthwhile and to make a difference, then what you do need is an online presence. You do need a message that's going out that's understandable, and you do need someone that can do that without it taking a huge amount of your time, because your time needs to be put in other areas. And so hands down, I would say to at least just give you a call to see what is possible. I would say at least just give it a trial period, if it's just for a quarter, because that really is the way that you're going to find out the value that you can add. It's like the thing that I always say is that you cannot explain the color red unless you see it. You can't explain what it's like to deal with DesignGuru unless you experience it yourself. There are things in life that you just can't explain. The only way to find out is just to experience it.